My name is Floyd Christofferson, and I'm head of products at Strongbox Data Solutions. Today I'm going to talk about metadata and how StrongLink leverages the power of metadata to help you better manage your files, your workflow, and your storage resources. So what is metadata? Metadata is literally data about your data, or information about your files. For example, the name of the file, what type of file it is, when was the file modified or accessed, who accessed it, information about where to find files, which files are important for a workflow or a task or my business. The problem is there are many different types of metadata that come from different sources. Each of these metadata types contains only a portion of the information needed to effectively manage and utilize the files. The issue is that until now, there has really been no easy way to effectively take advantage of all of these sources of information. Each metadata type is typically only seen in isolation. It's like trying to plan a road trip in which your map is separated into different fragments, one containing local roads, one with the highways, one with the road names, and yet another with the cities. Each are important, but they are truly usable only when you can see them all together. So let's talk about the types of metadata that I'm referring to. There are four key classes of metadata. There's file system metadata, which comes from the storage. This includes age, when it was modified, the location, permissions, and so on. There's often rich metadata in the headers of those files. When you take a picture with your phone, such metadata includes where the picture was taken, what the lens settings were, etc. Thirdly, there is often external metadata that may exist outside of the files in an external database or digital asset management system. This may contain business-related or workflow-related information about the files. And finally, there are random types of user-created metadata. These could include project-related information, notes, or other identifying tags or labels, and so on. Each of these metadata types are important in different ways, and it is the ability to use them all together that is the key. We describe StrongLink as being both data-centric and storage-aware because it is unique in its ability to aggregate all of these metadata sources into a single, actionable platform, so you now know what you have, how often it's used, where the data is across any storage platform, including cloud and tape, where it should be based upon its use case or life cycle, how many copies there are, how it is protected, how it needs to be used in your workflows. With only a portion of this information, data and storage managers have an incomplete picture and are left to manually bridge these gaps of information, which is why it is often difficult for storage administrators to even know what data they have or how it is being used. StrongLink aggregates all of these metadata types into one platform where it can automate workflows, data protection, data migration, archiving, and much more. It is in this way that StrongLink enables you to dramatically simplify management of both your data and your storage resources. Thank you for learning about how StrongLink leverages the power of metadata.